The following two videos come from a woman named Tasha. She had purchased a farm home when, upon moving in, immediately things start happening. Weird sounds, dropped items. She was recording a video trying to show her husband that something's going on when she captures what looks like a ghostly presence making itself known. In the second video, she sets up her computer overnight to show that she's not the one dropping and knocking things off her kitchen counters. But she captures something a little bit more. What sounds like a voice, a girl's voice laughing. Take a look at this footage and tell me what you think.
See, and you think I'm crazy. The first time I'm here by myself, there's a picture on the floor, and it just... Every single morning, these are on the floor. Every single morning. So I'm gonna hook up my computer and see if I catch anything tonight. Maybe it's just rodents, but we're gonna find out.
This footage was taken directly from the monitor of a neighbor's security camera. The woman who filmed this states the house is currently uninhabited due to a death of a child in the family. The video was taken at 8:32 p.m., and in the footage you can see what seems to be the shadow of a child. It seems to be running back and forth, wearing a kind of cape. Seconds after the shadow disappears, the lights inside begin to turn on and off. The neighbor states that the shadow is the image of the boy who had passed away days earlier, and this boy would wear a cape and run around playing. She is convinced at his spirit. She also states that the family had moved out of the house because they couldn't handle being in the house their son passed away in. So is this his spirit? Watch this.
The dashcam rolls as they weave through the dark curves, when suddenly, something appears right beside their car. A figure, close enough to almost brush the side of the vehicle, is caught in the headlights for just a moment before they speed past. But here's the strange part. Moments later, the rear-facing dashcam shows nothing in the road. No movement, no person, nothing exactly where the figure should be.
That time a stranger crashed our Halloween party. We still don't know who he was.
Mi perro está juguetón porque le dio miedo que le pone cacún con ¿Ven eso? ¿Qué es eso, man? ¡Ay! 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 ¡Ay!
Hey y'all, Myra here. So this video is long, but it is so worth it. I would recommend watching it all the way to the end. These deep sea fishermen recorded 2 unidentified creatures swimming really fast alongside their ship. Not only that, it gets weirder. As he's recording, he starts recording singing. Now, if we believe in the myths and the legends that have been there since the beginning, sailors have gone back hundreds of years stating that they would witness sirens. And the whole goal of a siren was to lure sailors to their death by drowning and eating them. And one way they did it was singing. It's creepy that they capture the singing out in the middle of the ocean. Tell me what you think. Could the legends be true? Like, post, comment, repost, let me know.
We got another one over here. What are those? What the fuck's going on? On each side of the boat? What are those trails called? What's something swimming fast underneath that water? Something's swimming real fast underneath that water. I hear him. Where's she at? What the fuck is that noise, bro? What is that noise? Where are you? This is crazy. I heard it. I heard it. I hear it. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's nuts.
But her brother and sister were setting up a surveillance camera inside her house. It was a gift for Nicole and her family, including her own brother who was living with her at this time. But this may be the reason why the following happened. Nicole believes that her brother's collection of archaeological artifacts like fossils and arrowheads were all either cursed or haunted. Because she lived under the same roof as him, she no doubt believes that what was captured had some connection to those artifacts. Now in the video, Nicole's sister is using their brother as a point of reference for the camera when this is captured. It's no wonder why Nicole was terrified upon seeing this. Looking closely, a creepy, goat-like apparition appears over her brother's shoulder. It's there momentarily, before vanishing out of sight. Now, whether sharing the resemblance of a goat or not, there's no denying that a distinct outline of some figure is seen. But according to Nicole, if you look closely, you can make out a pair of horns and nails. This might be the reason why she compares it to the Goat Man, an urban legend about a creature who's both human and goat. While she isn't saying that it's the Goat Man itself, she is claiming that it's supernatural and believes that her brother's collection of artifacts is the reason for its presence. But of course, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Was a ghost caught on camera or not?
He was working the night shift when he sees this. A Target security guard by the user Tundra was working the night shift by himself when he begins to hear something laughing somewhere in the store. But as the man went towards the sounds, it mysteriously stopped. He begins to record a video, noticing it came from a toy when the following is captured.
Watch. I'm gonna turn my camera away and you're gonna hear this stupid pony laugh.
Like something from a horror movie, only when it turns away, the toy starts to laugh. Malfunction or a ghost, I wouldn't stay around to find out.
She was house hunting when she caught this on camera. A woman named Cher usually posts videos of her painting, but one day as she was touring an open house viewing, she captured something downright spooky.
To that bathroom. And that goes...
As she pans her camera through the kitchen, what looks like a person's head can be seen moving past the refrigerator, walking straight into the next room. But when Cher enters the room just seconds later, no one is there.
This man sensed something terrifying behind him. He decided to record, and through the mirror, he was able to capture this.
A tall tree appears to be moving, sliding from left to right as if it's walking under its own power. The strange motion continues for several seconds, making some compare it to the towering Ents from Lord of the Rings. Others offered a less magical explanation, suggesting it could be a logger cutting down and hauling a tree in the distance. So is this rare footage of a real-life walking tree or just a cleverly hidden work crew? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below.
He went to visit a witch's gravesite when he sees this. Frank from Franco TV was contacted by a night guard that works at the Cementerio Presbiterio Maestro in Lima, Peru, after seeing a figure walking through the cemetery after hours. As Frank explores the cemetery, he begins to hear someone crying, then sees this.
I'm gonna switch over to night vision. I just switched over to my other camera.
A weeping woman in a dark cloak can be seen kneeling down.
She's just crying in like a little ball area, and it sounds like a woman. But that's literally right in Georgina's tomb. What the hell?
But as Frank gets closer, this happens.
Alright, I'm gonna say something. ¿Está bien? What the f? Holy sh**. It just took off.
As Frank asks if everything's okay, this cloaked woman crawls up the wall. Stunned by what just happened, he finds the grave where this person was is of a famous witch's grave by the name Gregoria Camacho, who is often visited by many of her loyal followers. So could this really be video evidence of an individual utilizing witchcraft, or is it something else?
Sometimes, life is far more disturbing. I've seen clip before and to be honest, I want to post it again to remind people to check every corner of their home, attic, sheds, everywhere for hidden cameras and peepholes. This couple began hearing strange noises coming from the attic. This went on for ages. They thought it was a haunting, so they set up a hidden camera. Little did they know they were to capture their neighbor had burrowed a hole into their attic and created a peephole to film the family. Now, what I'd like to know is who in the family was his target of interest. Was it the parents or the children? Watch this.